High school sports normally involve a ball or a puck, but here in my Cedar Springs neighborhood, the Red Hawks have a club sport that doesn't use any of those. They use a beanbag, and what they hope is a perfect toss.
You've seen this. Cornhole. Played in backyards and tailgates across the country.
Competition's good.
Now it's being played in high schools as a club sport.
So we decided we'd start it up, and we've been going strong for 3 years.
Cedar Springs is part of the Michigan High School Cornhole Club with 5 other schools.
We go to Greenville High School on Sundays, and we play against all the surrounding schools for competition.
Club advisor Julie Wilcox says the sport is popular because everyone can participate.
I think the kids just really enjoy throwing bags and just hanging out and having a good time together. We have a total smorgasbord of students.
You can be really good at it, no matter your height, your weight, your size, it doesn't matter. You just have to throw a bag.
Senior Logan Reedus jumped at the chance to join.
And I enjoyed playing it at home with my family, and I just thought I'd give it a try, and I fell in love with it.
Logan's freshman brother is also on the team.
I've seen kids from the first week to the second week that have got way better, and the competition is good, especially being new to the cornhole team.
Senior Gavin Bixby says to be good, every throw has to be precise.
Basically, you're all in your own head. You're really going to shoot good because your head's clear and not thinking about anything, or you're going to throw really bad because you're thinking about a lot.
The club at Cedar Springs has a hope.
I hope it'll be a varsity sport because I'd love to watch it be played at a state tournament, national level.
If you would like to see the Cedar Springs Cornhole Club in action, their last tournament of the year will be at Greenville High School on December 14th at 1 p.m. They would love to see you there. I'm Daren Bower, your Cedar Springs reporter, Fox 17 News. I'm always on the hunt for stories that bring you from my Rockford neighborhood. This one has a combination of flavor and history. This is a pasty. It's tasty. Trust me. This Michigan staple has been sold every year at Rockford United Methodist Church since Gerald Ford was president.
For the last 50 years,
rolling on the pasty dough.
Every fall, around 100 volunteers make pasties at Rockford United Methodist Church.
570 pounds of ground pork and beef go into this.
In 1975, the first year, the church made and sold 250 pasties.
They're big sellers. People love them.
This year, they are making over 5,000 of these Michigan specialties.
It's a really good comfort food for the winter months, but they're just very tasty.
They say they're better than the ones you get in the UP.
The meat and vegetable pastry was invented in Great Britain, and miners in the Upper Peninsula made the dish popular in Michigan.
They would actually put them in their pockets because they would be warm, and then they would bring them down into the mines and actually eat them down there for their lunches.
Volunteers use fresh ingredients to prepare and bake the pasties daily.
Ours is a combination of beef and pork, and it has different spices in there with rutabagas, carrots, and potatoes in this, mushroom soup, and onions.
I worked on the pasty just to pass the time away.
I'm from northern Michigan, and so, I've had a few UP pasties myself. And these are very good, and the fact that they're freshly made is appealing.
I want some more pasties.
The money raised helps the church programs and missions.
And then we also tithe 10% to North Kent Connect, and they also give to some international charities as well, too.
The church says as long as people like buying them,
Yay, pasties!
They'll keep at it for another 50 years.
But I think we've got the best recipe, and I think ours surpass a lot of other people that make pasties.
There you go. You're all set. Enjoy.
Thank you.
If you like to buy a pasty or two, the sale continues Wednesday from 11 to 6 and Thursday from 9 to 6. But be warned, the church tells me they usually sell out Thursday before closing. I'm Daren Bower, your Rockford reporter, Fox 17 News. In November, a fall from a tree stand left a Michigan hunter paralyzed. 9 weeks later, she's walking on her own out of Mary Freebed and into the next chapter of her life.
We got out to the double ladder stand, and I climbed up, was getting settled in, and Evan started climbing up.
On November 7th, Addison Bryce and her boyfriend, Evan Kennard, were getting ready to hunt deer on her father's Frankenmuth property when tragedy struck.
A couple seconds later, we started hearing these weird sounds, and then the blind just came crashing down.
And I remember not really hitting the ground, but my first thought was, where's Addie? And I looked for her and seen her laying there.
The couple had fallen about 15 feet. Evan was bruised and sore, but Addison was hurt bad, unable to move.
Things started getting black around in my vision, and then I could hear my breathing. It was like gurgly. So
Evan ran and got help. Addison was airlifted to Hurley Hospital in Flint. There, doctors found she had fractured a vertebrae in her neck, leaving her partially paralyzed.
I had no feeling anywhere. I guess I could feel my upper body, but not my lower body at all. My hands were not moving, but I could move my arms.
After going through surgery in Flint, Addison's mom decided to send her to Mary Free Bed to help her learn how to regain motion in her hands and legs.
I couldn't move anything, so we wanted to get the best shot possible at me walking and being able to take care of myself.
I want hands to start closer so that as you're rolling out, they kind of go farther away from you.
Doctors and staff at Mary Free Bed set out to do just that. Every day, Addison would go through intense physical therapy.
It was extremely hard. I broke down multiple times. You know, the biggest thing was not being able to do my own makeup or get myself ready in the morning at all.
Oh. Addison's been working on feeding herself.
Slowly, Addison started moving her hands and was able to stand again.
You know, just standing for the first time, it really pushed me like, oh, I can take a step, like I can do this. And then, you know, they were waiting for me to be able to bend my knee, and then I bent my knee, and the next, Monday, they were like, all right, let's get after it. And we got up on the 0G, and I took my first couple steps. I'm ready. I'm excited.
On January 19th, just 9 weeks later, all of her hard work paid off. Allison left Mary Free Bed to continue her rehabilitation at home. To send her off, the staff and her family lined the hall for a graduation tunnel as she walked out. But before she could leave, Evan had a surprise for her.
Will you marry me?
Evan took a knee and proposed to Addison. She quickly said yes. Addison still has a lot of work ahead to gain more strength and mobility, but is just glad to be going home with her new fiancé.
Let's go home.
Addison and Evan don't have a wedding date yet. She plans on living with her dad in Frankenmuth as she continues to recover. In Grand Rapids, Daren Bower, Fox 17 News.
Before becoming a certified Paws with a Cause service dog like Wicket, they go through hours and hours of training. Part of that unfolded here in the back of an ambulance. You may be asking why. I had a chance to find out Wednesday and watch Wicket go through the ropes.
Good news rarely starts in the back of an ambulance. That sound of a siren can carry a different meaning knowing who will be back there with you. To help prepare for emergency situations,
Good girl. Oh, yay, look at that.
Life EMS Ambulance welcomed 13 future Paws with a Cause dogs Wednesday to its facility.
The textures, the grates, the smells, the tight spaces, all of it's totally different than anything else she's been in.
Missy Bonner is the proud foster mom of Wicket.
She is named after the main Ewok in the Star Wars franchise.
She says this is exactly what her service dog needs.
This is huge. This is amazing. As you can see, she's a little unsettled right now. Our job is to just give them as much exposure and experience with different environments as we can.
All right, going up.
There is a very real possibility that in the future, these puppies will need to be alongside EMTs on medical emergencies.
So getting these exposures now can be super helpful in creating a positive association with EMS workers and first responders and ambulances and things like that.
Life EMS sees endless benefits with this experience.
They get to train their dogs in being involved in emergencies with their handlers and their patients, but then also gives our medics and EMTs and all of our folks here at Life EMS a chance to interact.
Good girl.
As a trainer, Missy says she needs to prepare Wicket for all future possibilities.
You never know what they might need. Some clients won't need ambulances, others may have accidents or fall and things like that. And so it's great exposure. You just never know. Life happens.
Wicket will continue her training with Missy through the end of the year. If you would like to volunteer or get more information, I'll have a link in the web version of this story on fox17online.com. In Grand Rapids, Daren Bower and Wicket. Fox 17 News. Good dog.